Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, not from a bad dream, but from your heart skipping a beat, not in fear, but in a quiet panic? You sit on the edge of your bed, hand on your chest, and think, is my heart still strong enough for me? Maybe it's beating too fast or too soft. Maybe it feels tired, heavier than it used to. And in that moment, a quiet thought whispers through your mind. How much longer can it keep going? If you've ever felt this, you're not alone. And I want to tell you something gentle, but true. Your heart can get stronger again. And yes, the right vitamins may be part of that path. Today, we'll walk together through a journey of science, hope, and healing to explore one powerful vitamin combination that could help add not just years, but peace to your heart's life. If you found this video helpful, press 1 to let us know you're with us. And if you have anything you'd like to share, feel free to leave a comment below. We always listen with care. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. It's our honor to walk with you on this journey toward a healthier, more peaceful, and more fulfilling life. The hidden years. Why your heart ages faster than you think. You feel young in many ways. You laugh like you used to. You still care deeply. Still remember how to love. But sometimes your body feels older. And your heart, though silent, carries the weight of time. By age 60, the average human heart has beaten over 2 billion times. Think about that. 2 billion steady, faithful beats, pushing blood, carrying oxygen, holding your life in rhythm. Your heart has never taken a day off. And yet, we often forget to thank it. Many people assume that heart disease strikes suddenly, a heart attack out of nowhere. But the truth, most heart problems begin quietly. With small signs, we overlook fatigue after a short walk, shortness of breath when climbing stairs, a racing pulse for no clear reason. These are not random. They are whispers from a heart growing tired. But here's what many don't realize. Your heart doesn't weaken just because you age. It weakens when it lacks support. And what kind of support does it need? Oxygen, yes. Good circulation, yes. But also nutrients, specific vitamins and minerals that fuel each heartbeat, protect your arteries, and calm your blood pressure from within. Unfortunately, after 60, many of us are quietly running low on those nutrients. Our diets change, our absorption declines. Even medications can rob our bodies of what the heart needs most. That's why heart aging often speeds up after retirement, not because of age, but because of lack. But there's a gentle, hopeful truth underneath all this. We can replenish, we can rebuild, we can give our heart the tools it needs to keep going, not just longer, but stronger and more peacefully. Coming up, we'll look at the first essential nutrient, a quiet fuel that can reignite the energy your heart has quietly lost. Number 1. CoQ10, the spark, plug of a tired heart. Imagine your heart as a car engine. It's been running faithfully mile after mile, year after year. But what happens when the fuel starts to dry up? That's what CoQ10 is for. Coenzyme Q10, often called CoQ10, is the quiet spark that helps every heart cell produce energy. Without it, your heart struggles to pump. It may beat, but not with power. It may survive, but not thrive. And here's the part many people don't know. After age 40, our natural levels of CoQ10 start to drop slowly at first, but by 60, we may only have half of what we need. And if you're taking statin drugs for cholesterol, your CoQ10 levels may drop even further by up to 70%. This explains why so many people on statins report fatigue, muscle aches, and even shortness of breath. It's not just the medication, it's the quiet loss of a nutrient your heart depends on. But here's the good news. Supplementing with the right form of CoQ10 and ubiquinol can restore that lost energy. Clinical trials show that even in people with heart failure, 100 to 300 milliliters per day of ubiquinol can lead to better exercise tolerance, more energy, and a stronger heartbeat in just weeks. And it's not just for those with diagnosed heart disease. Even healthy adults over 60 can benefit. More stamina, less fatigue, a feeling that your heart isn't just surviving, but helping you live again. If you choose to try it, remember, always take it with a meal that contains fat. This improves absorption. And choose high-quality brands that are tested for purity. Next, we'll look at two vitamins that act like guardians for your arteries, keeping them clear, strong, and open, like a river flowing freely. Number 2, vitamin C plus E, the protective shield. Combo. Your arteries are like rivers, delicate, flowing, life-giving. But with time, inflammation and damage can narrow those rivers, making it harder for your heart to send blood where it needs to go. That's where two powerful allies come in: vitamin C and vitamin E. Think of them as guardians standing at the gates of your arteries. Vitamin C helps your blood vessels stay flexible, supporting the production of collagen that keeps them elastic and strong. It also helps lower blood pressure naturally by relaxing the muscular walls of the arteries, especially important if you've been feeling tightness or heaviness in your chest. Vitamin E is your antioxidant warrior. Its job to stop LDL cholesterol, the bad kind, from turning dangerous. You see, cholesterol alone isn't the villain. It only becomes a problem when it's oxidized, damaged by free radicals in your body. Vitamin E protects cholesterol from this transformation, keeping it from sticking to your artery walls like rust. Together, vitamin C and E form a powerful duo. One softens and strengthens, the other shields and defends. Research from Harvard and the Cambridge Heart Study has shown that consistent intake of these vitamins can reduce the risk of non-fatal heart attacks by over 40% to 70%. Not by magic, but by quiet, daily protection. The best natural sources: red bell peppers, guava, almonds, sunflower seeds. But for therapeutic support, especially after 60, a gentle supplement may be needed to reach effective levels. Next, we'll explore a mineral that doesn't just protect your heart, it helps it breathe, relax, and sleep better too. Number 3, magnesium, the quiet rhythm keeper. If your heart were a symphony, magnesium would be the conductor. It doesn't play the instruments, but without it, everything falls out of tune. Magnesium is one of the most underrated minerals when it comes to heart health. It helps regulate your heartbeat, keeps your blood pressure stable, and supports the relaxation of blood vessels. In short, it keeps the rhythm steady both literally and emotionally. But here's the troubling part: more than 80% of older adults may be deficient in magnesium, and most don't even know it. Why? Because the signs are quiet: a racing pulse, irregular heartbeats, nighttime leg cramps, or feeling on edge without knowing why. You might blame stress or aging, but your body could simply be calling out for magnesium. Many medications, especially those for high blood pressure, can cause your body to lose magnesium through urine. So the more medication you take, the more you may be draining this essential mineral. When magnesium is low, calcium rushes in, causing your heart cells to contract harder and less evenly. That's why magnesium is often called a natural calcium blocker. It calms the heart, soothes the nerves, and gently eases tension in the blood vessels. Studies show that magnesium supplements can reduce the risk of sudden cardiac death by up to 41% and lower blood pressure by as much as 15 points. The best forms for the heart: magnesium glycinate and magnesium citrate, both highly absorbable and gentle on digestion. Avoid magnesium oxide, which is poorly absorbed and can upset the stomach. Start slow. Begin with 150-300 millimoles per day, preferably before bedtime since magnesium can also improve sleep quality and reduce nighttime anxiety. Next, we'll uncover the vitamin duo that not only protects your arteries, but may even help reverse years of hidden calcification. Number 4, vitamin D3 plus K2, the traffic controllers of calcium. We all know calcium is good for bones, but few people realize calcium in the wrong place can be dangerous. Here's what happens. As we get older, calcium tends to drift not just into our bones, but into our arteries. This is called arterial calcification, and it's one of the hidden causes of stiffness, high blood pressure, and even heart attacks in seniors. So how do we stop it? The answer lies in a vitamin duo that works like traffic police for calcium, vitamin D3, and vitamin K2. Vitamin D3 helps your body absorb calcium from food, but it doesn't tell calcium where to go. That's where K2 steps in guiding calcium to your bones and teeth, and away from your arteries. Without K2, that extra calcium may slowly settle in your heart's highways, hardening them, narrowing them, and making every heartbeat work harder. But with both D3 and K2, you're not just increasing calcium, you're managing it wisely. Studies in Europe found that seniors with higher K2 intake had 57% less arterial calcification and a 50% lower risk of heart-related death. And there's more. Vitamin D3 also supports immune health, improves mood, and helps regulate blood pressure. But for all these benefits to fully work, it needs the guiding hand of K2. So how can you get them? D3 is found in sunlight and fatty fish like salmon or sardines. K2 is rarer mostly in fermented foods like natto or certain cheeses. Because many seniors don't eat these regularly, supplements are often the best choice. Look for a daily dose of 2000 IU of D3 combined with 100 mcg of K2-MK7 form. And always take it with a meal that includes fat for better absorption. Up next, we'll explore a group of vitamins that work as your heart's daily maintenance team, repairing, fueling, and protecting every beat you take. Number 5. The B vitamins. The silent architects of energy and balance. Every structure needs a blueprint. Every system needs a team working behind the scenes. For your heart, that team is made up of B vitamins. These aren't just basic nutrients. They are the quiet builders, the daily repair crew, and the energy architects that help your heart beat strong and steady. Let's start with vitamin B1 thiamine. It helps convert the food you eat, especially carbohydrates, into energy your heart can actually use. Without enough B1, your heart muscle begins to struggle. You may feel fatigue, shortness of breath, or swelling in your legs. Some seniors even develop a condition called wet beriberi, where the heart becomes enlarged and weakened due to thiamine deficiency. Then there's vitamin B6. This one helps control a substance called homocysteine, a toxic byproduct that, when elevated, can damage the lining of your blood vessels and increase heart disease risk by up to 4 times. B6 converts homocysteine into harmless compounds. It also helps produce neurotransmitters that regulate your heart rhythm and supports the creation of healthy red blood cells. And, of course, vitamin B12, which is essential for nerve health and oxygen transport. When B12 is low, your red blood cells don't carry oxygen efficiently. That makes your heart work harder just to meet your body's basic needs. The thing is, most B vitamins work better together. That's why many doctors recommend a B complex supplement rather than individual ones, especially for seniors whose digestion and absorption of B vitamins may naturally decline over time. Common signs of deficiency: tiredness even after rest, numbness in hands or feet, a racing heart after mild activity, or even feelings of sadness without reason. These might not be just aging. They could be gentle warnings from your body. You can find B vitamins in foods like whole grains, leafy greens, beans, eggs, and lean meats. But for therapeutic doses, especially of B1 and B12 supplements, are often necessary. Aim for a high-quality B complex that includes activated forms like methylcobalamin B12 and pyridoxal 5-phosphate B6 for better absorption. Coming up, we'll wrap up with a simple but powerful message: how everything you've just learned might give your heart not just more years, but better years. Some people say, at our age, we just have to accept the decline. But I don't believe that, and I don't think you do either. Yes, our bodies change. Yes, we slow down. But aging isn't the end of growth. It's the beginning of a new kind of wisdom. And your heart, dear friend, is still capable of loving, of giving, of feeling deeply. We've spent our lives taking care of others, raising children, building families, holding hands through loss. And somewhere along the way, we learned to ignore our own needs, especially the quiet needs like the soft murmur of a heart asking, "Can I keep going for you?" What if we answered that question with kindness, with care, with a gentle promise: "I see you, I hear you, and I'm here for you now"? These 8 nutrients are not just supplements. They're a language, a way of saying to your heart, "Thank you. You've done enough. Now let me give something back." You don't have to do it all at once. Maybe you just start with one small shift: taking CoQ10 with breakfast, adding salmon or leafy greens to your dinner, or maybe just walking each morning, hand on your chest, whispering, "You're doing great." Because the truth is, every heartbeat matters. Not just the ones that kept you alive, but the ones still ahead, the ones waiting for love, for laughter, for peace. And if you're listening to this right now, please know it's not too late. It's not too late to care for yourself, to strengthen your heart, to choose presence, joy, and purpose in every breath. If this video brought you comfort, I invite you to be part of our circle. Leave a comment. Tell me how you're feeling. Tell me what you've learned on your journey. This is not just a YouTube channel. It's a place where healing can begin together. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you do. Because every week, I'll be right here, sharing, listening, walking beside you. Not just as a voice on a screen, but as a companion on the road ahead. Take care of your heart. It's taken care of you for so long. Now, let it rest. Let it heal. Let it feel loved again. You deserve that. And so much more.